What's up, Chewies? It is Chews here. It's a little after 7:30 p.m. Chicago time. So, you know what it is. I'm not really doing a thumbnail with a smile or anything because I took a picture and I'm going to use that as a thumbnail. Maybe I should do it just in case that doesn't work out for some reason. So we'll do. Okay. I got the number one meal with the 4 original sliders. I got 2 doubles and 1 Impossible Burger, chicken rings, French fries, and onion rings. Who knows if I'll eat it all, but let's begin. I got a Minute Maid Light mixed drink containing mixed limeade, mixed berry, and mixed grape. And I also went and got myself some Sunkissed grape. I got their little funky barbecue sauce. If it doesn't work out, I got my Stubbs right on the side. I got their little funky ranch sauce. If that doesn't work, I got my Wingstop on the side. And I usually don't do Zing sauces. And if that don't work, I got my Wingstop ranch on the side. And I got ketchup on the onion rings, which I will have right now. This is warm. So when I got home, I had to go to the pharmacy, went to pick this up. When I got in here, I had to take out the trash. I wasn't sure when I was going to sit down and do a video. But I knew I wanted it to be soon. This is just the original slider. Something I usually don't get. Let's have some French fries here. I think subconsciously I kept seeing Suave Boom's video in my head. He did a video, a Crystals video, and I guess they're kind of like a White Castle. And since I was where I go for the pharmacy, it's not that close to me. But when I'm over there, I'm not going to say it takes a lot of willpower to not go to White Castle, but it's the only White Castle that's nearest to me. And because I don't go all the time, I feel like, let me go. Okay. Well, one thing I don't like about these chicken rings is that they used to have different flavored ones. The ranch flavor was killer, and I don't know why they got rid of that. With zesty sauces, it's okay. Let's try that ranch. You might think that ranch is ranch. And to the average person not really paying attention, it kind of is, but not to a discerning palate. Because once you've had Wingstop's ranch, you understand the difference. Try their barbecue. Oh, so you guys, Sunday, I'm walking down the street. This was a few hours after I had did the soul food video. I'm walking down the street. I was gonna go to a buddy's house, but I had to take a bus there. I get almost toward the bus stop. This was Sunday. I get almost toward the bus stop, and this guy comes running across the street in a diagonal. Look, and I got my earphones on. I'm not really hearing anything. I'm in my own world, and he comes up to me, and I was like, okay, who does this guy think I am that he knows? And he said, oh my God, I always thought I would run into you. I was waiting for the moment when I run into you. You have the YouTube channel. And I was like, yeah. And then my wheels started turning because I know that there was someone who said they lived here, lived in Chicago, who wanted me to try this chicken place. But I had no idea where the person lived. So he introduced himself as Joey. And it was just, I was like, you're Joey, okay. I shook his hand, we hugged. It was really, really, that was the first time anything like that ever happened to me. It was really, really cool. And so we've been chatting, you know, off and on, getting to know each other and whatnot. I'm hoping I can one day get him to join me in a live while the weather's still good. And he lives in my neighborhood. It's so funny. I think he's like around the corner. Not directly around the corner, but I think like up a block and around the corner. It's so strange. But also so cool too. Joey, if you're watching, I do want you to accompany me on a live. Okay. What I really like the most are the doubles. So I'm going to go into a double right here, right now. And I will go into what happened later on that night. But after, I have an onion ring. You know, I love me an onion ring. Okay. So, later that night, I'm on my way home. I'm on the bus. And I'm getting ready to get off the bus. And I'm wearing my Michael Myers t-shirt. You guys have seen it. Wearing my Michael Myers t-shirt. And I noticed this guy, he's also getting off at the same stop. So we're by the back of the bus to get off at the stop. And he was pointing to my shirt. He said, I really love your shirt. And I was like laughing. And I was like, oh, thank you. You know, we both kind of took the earphone thing out, or I took mine out so I can hear him. And then he proceeds to tell me that he dresses up as Michael Myers every Halloween. So I was like, really? I was like, okay, that is so cool because I've always wanted to do that. So we get off the bus, we're kind of slow walking, and he's going through his phone to show me some pictures. Showed me some really cool pictures, and I was like, you know, I bet the kids are great with you. And it's like, yeah, the kids want to take pictures. The parents are petrified. And we introduced ourselves. Now,
I want to take it back. This guy, whenever I would go to work in the morning, sometimes I would see him either waiting on the bus with me or he would be on the bus. Maybe he got on at an earlier stop and then I would get on. But usually, it used to be I would see him and waiting on the bus, but we never said a word to each other. This has been several times. Not every day, but several times. Like, he would know my face, I'm sure, and I know his face. Never a nod, never a smile, never a word. It was just weird to me. So you guys remember when I told you that I went to the Princess concert, the Prince cover band concert at the Park West? Well, the Park West is on Armitage. It's not that close to me. Kind of close, but not that close. So I saw him at the show. He was with a female, maybe a slightly older woman. I'm not sure. But I see him on the bus ride home. And I was like, I really want to kind of ask him if he liked the show, but he seemed involved, so I didn't want to bother them. So Sunday night, fast forward, we're walking and everything, and I said, you know what, you went to see the Princess show, the Prince cover band at the Park West recently, right? And you know what he said to me? No, that might have been my twin brother. Baby, I was floored. I didn't know what to think. I mean, of course, it could happen, but that was the last thing I expected to hear. So my thing is, okay, I wonder if the twin lives in my neighborhood, because this guy was like, he did not go. Well, if I see this guy again, I'm hoping he is the person he introduced. He said his name was Mark, I think. I hope he, because if I see the twin and I act like I know who he is, that might be awkward. That will be awkward. But I thought that was a cool thing, cool story. Okay, I'm gonna do the Impossible Burger. That's this guy. With a pickle. The pickle is wonderful. It's time for a little acid. I've been craving this. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Spilling all over my meal. I was talking there was a couple of you guys, we were talking about food mixing. Do you guys mix your drinks too? I love doing that. I should have just got the 6-piece onion, the 6-piece chicken wing. I guess the zesty sauce is supposed to be for these onion rings. I got a little ketchup on it too. On my way to work today, on my way in, I walk in. One of the managers opens the back door for me. We're supposed to enter through the back door before we open. And he says, first thing out of his mouth, so I was supposed to start at 10. I got there at 9:50. You know, when I get to work, it takes a minute for me to get it ready, to get things settled. So he asked me, do you want to clock in and go to the huddle? We always have like these morning huddles. You want to clock in and go to the huddle? And I said, no, I actually would not like to do that. I'd like to use the bathroom and get myself ready. I was just like to myself, good morning to you too. I don't dislike the guy. He's a nice guy and everything, but that kind of threw me. It's just like, don't assault me as soon as I walk in. Excuse me. Let me catch my breath. Let me change into my work shirt and be done with it. Like, and then I can get up, get my walking and all of that stuff and get suited up later for the day I'm mellow. Baby, every now and then I gotta have it. And I gotta have it in grape. Oh, shoot. Let's talk about something else. So, real quick, it's kind of jam-packed. I got some new shoes. They finally came. I like them. They're size 14. I got some big feet. And I don't, I don't mean to brag or anything, but the thing that they say about guys with big feet, it is true. We have $50 less in our account. I wanted to talk about I'm going to write down the list of all the comedies. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start on that as soon as I'm done, so I got to do it in the morning. And then I'll be going live tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. I'm going to look for another spot. A good friend of mine, Jay, she told me about the spot. She lives in my building. She was telling me about this spot. So I'm going to walk over there tomorrow, see if I can find it and check it out and see if it's good. And then I'll just kind of go on live. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? The Sloppy Joe video. Well, I've been getting some responses from some of you guys. And you all, I thank you so much. Y'all are willing to do it next week. For shits and giggles. It was not a challenge or anything, but I thought if you want to just kind of take it to another level, maybe put your spin on it. I'm going to try to put a spin on it on my Sloppy Joe. And you can do it any day of the week. You can upload it any day of the week. I don't know if it's necessary for a few of us to upload Sloppy Joes on just the one day, but I don't think everyone wants to see like Sloppy Joes on one day. I was supposed to be going for 10-minute videos. This is 20 minutes already. I don't want no more of these chicken rings. I want an onion ring. Was there anything else I was going to talk about? I feel like there was one other thing that I was going to mention. Going live tomorrow. Hoping you guys enjoy me. You'll be around. It's going to be maybe 11 or 12 my time. I might wind up doing it somewhere around then. Ooh. I don't know if I can handle. I had 2 more left. You guys can't see that I have 2 more burgers left. About 8 rings. Some fries and an onion ring. I have no onion ring left. J-Test, if you're listening, I did inbox you to see if you also would like to participate in that. So I did inbox you. You haven't responded yet. I don't know if you got it or not. So far, it's Lovely Lady Eats, Suave Boom, Alley Cat, Mrs. Chanita. I think Eat Out with Lex wants to do it, but he wants me to message him on IG, and I feel like I'm going to have to create an IG account in order to do that. Am I right on that, guys? Because I really don't want to do that. I want him to find me on my Facebook page for my channel. Eat Out with Lex, if you're listening, why don't you want to join me on Messenger? You know, I think Instagram is the devil, along with Twitter and Snapchat. I do. I already know what I'm going to do with my Sloppy Joe. And I have a feeling that someone else is going to that's going to feature probably a similar thing or ingredient, but I'm going to trick mine out. Excuse me. That was a wonderful meal of which I can eat no more. This is what's left. I can't. With the acid from the sun-kissed grape and all of that, it's a wrap and I'm done. Whew, I hit the spot. You guys, thank you so much. So you probably have not gotten this far. This is probably your second time watching the video because you probably fell asleep to it maybe 13 minutes ago. I am still going to do the Serbian food video. Felix, I know you probably hate me, but I'm so sorry. I will make that up to you. Code name ASMR, if you're listening. I still have not seen that Facebook account. You know, I'm waiting, my dude. I'm waiting. Anyway, thank you guys. I had a good meal here. I'm stuffed and I hope to hell that I don't get sick. I might have to take something tonight to kind of, make sure that don't happen.
but I didn't eat a whole lot today. I had like oatmeal and a salad. So I should be okay. But, you know, too many cheese and onions. So, yeah, I got to make sure that I'm on the ball. Because y'all don't need to hear me, with the bubble guts during the live. That would not be cute. But thank you, you guys. Have a good night. Bye.